Hello people and welcome to my channel. My name is Ro, and to be honest with you, I was about to almost not make this video because I was having quite a crappy day. Turns out to be that something happened that made me, oh yeah, we've got to film today because I've got to say it. So anyways, I'm gonna give you a brief intro if this is the first time you're here, which is probably the case. So the thing is that I studied two careers. One of them is English and the other one is chemistry, and they have nothing to do with each other. I know, but I don't know. I do both. So I'm getting my major in each one. And I've decided to make a vlog on how it is to make two careers that have nothing to do with each other simultaneously. So we're gonna be doing that. Oh my god. We're gonna be doing that, and I'm gonna be telling you uh, all about how preparing for exams has been for me so far while I have to be dealing with, you know, just doing homework and all of that, just balancing things out. So let's better roll this that intro and get to it. Now, you must be wondering, what happened? What made you say, oh my god, we have to film this video today? Well, what happened is that I got this score for my chemistry test, my chemistry exam, sorry, that I had the past Saturday. Oh my god, next Saturday. I don't even know. I am so tired. Like I said, I had such a crappy day. I don't even know what I'm saying, but I'm gonna try to do my best to calm myself down. Okay, so now recollecting, I got my score. So of course I'm happy. You might be guessing, oh my gosh, she's happy. She obviously passed the test. So that's all. I passed my chemistry test and I passed with a great score, and I am happy. I mean, like, the score doesn't serve its purpose anyways because complicated stuff. But okay, so what I have to tell you actually, and the whole reason for this video to be, is how do I prepare myself to study, right? So I have to go with that. Let me get my computer so I can show you a bit of it. So the thing is that, how do I prepare myself? I prepare differently depending on what the subject is. For chemistry, in this case, I have guidelines and I do exercises as, you know, you have to do practice and practice and practice for I don't know, calculations to result in something, right? Especially because it involves a lot of mathematics. So it doesn't involve as much in mathematics as it should be. So this is, for example, my first guideline. I have it here, and you're probably not gonna understand shit because it's in Spanish, so it doesn't have to make sense for you, it has to make sense for me. So this is one of my guidelines, and you know, this is how I make them. And this is basically all of the theory that I had to study. So what I do is, because I do believe in having everything planned out, so you don't do everything last minute, you know. Some people do study last minute. I study last minute as well. Don't worry, I do that all the time, but I do that with subjects that I don't care about. With chemistry is not the case. So I was well prepared, and being well prepared for me is to have the guidelines done the moment that they give me a new series. For example, we had to, for this exam in particular, we had to 6 different guidelines because we had different topics to talk about and all of that. So guidelines for each of them. So I had them all prepared for when I did the exercises and all of that. I had everything so I could consult in class if I needed anything from the professors. I tend to not have doubts because I'm the kind of person that if I have a doubt, I investigate on my own. I don't ask people, I solve it. So I don't ever have doubt from my professors, which is crazy. But yeah, that's me. I solve everything on my own, so I'm used to that. And anyways, so that's basically how I prepare myself. That's what I do for chemistry. Now I have to prepare myself for a mathematics exam, which I do something completely different. I don't do the guidelines things because the theory is quite different to this. So you need a whole bunch of examples and you cannot do the same thing that I did there. So anyways, I have my exercises somewhere. I'm not gonna search for them because is a problem. So that's what I do. And how have I been balancing that out? That is the stressful part because, for example, I don't get stressed with exams. It's just like an exam to me is not the end of the world. Like I don't actually give a fuck if I fail an exam because I know that I can try out again. There's no problem with that. Because I'm not a person that I don't know. Just because I had a tiny failure in here, I feel like my whole life is a failure. No, I can learn from my mistakes, and I love learning from my mistakes. And actually, I do that all the time. So I learned from my mistakes in the past, and that's why I'm doing things right now, right? Because there was a moment in which I failed, and it's good to fail sometimes. I feel like people over underestimate failing. So anyways, so how do I prepare myself when it comes to, I don't know, doing the careers simultaneously and doing this? So that's the hard part for me, at least, because most in English everything we have to do is mostly in groups, and it's bullshit because you basically have to put your time aside, and you've got to do this whole bunch of homework that if you did on your own, you wouldn't take that long to make. And yet in doing it in a group is like it takes double because you have to make sure that every single participant of the group is online and that they can get in so they can do everything. So that is the stressful part, doing everything in groups is just like the most annoying thing ever, and I hate it. I hate working in groups because of that, but because of my time is not the same that other people have, and the moment in which I can do something, probably the other person cannot. And it is so hard to, I don't know, find a balance, and say, oh my god, every single one of us can do this right now. That is the hardest part of all. But I don't know, it's workable as well. I mean, like you work through it because it is a problem, it is stressful, but you can do your best and just work it out, And yeah, my dog. I'm trying to call for my dog's attention. And so, anyway, basically that's the thing, which is it's a mess. It's a mess. So that has made it a little bit stressful, and I've been having problems at home, like say electricity wise, because last week we had an electricity shortage, and that was, oh my god, I can swear to you that I have never been in such a big panic in my life, because it was the only moment in which I actually needed to have my Wi-Fi connection stable, to have electricity running basically. And I was like, oh my god, please make it happen that electricity comes back before the exam, because if not, I'm going to die. Like, that is what's gonna kill me. I mean, like, not the exam, not what I have to do, because I'm fucking prepared, I'm feeling ready, but this is gonna kill me. And the worst part of all is that there is no chance, to say, oh my god, no, there was an electricity shortage in my neighborhood, and that's the reason why I couldn't do this, because the professors explained to us that it doesn't matter to them, that it's like, I don't know, if you were coming to university and you had a problem with, I don't know, with your right to hear, like that, we cannot do anything about that. So, and I was like, fuck, I was so scared because of that, because I was like, you prepare yourself this much and now you're not gonna be able. And I was basically having a panic, but that panic meant nothing because I was able to make the exam, and I did it. And oh, that was it. So now I have to prepare myself for my um, mathematics analysis exam. So basically, mathematics mathematical analysis is basically mathematics, but it is a little, it is like mathematics, like in-depth mathematics, and it is a whole bunch of theory, and it is a whole bunch of practice, and it's hard on you, especially because I didn't have a good basis on mathematics, because high school in here sucks ass. So basically that is a problem. um you know Anyways, so that's it, and that is being stressful mostly. There's a plane going over my house, huh? Anyways, the most this week feels far more stressful than the last one, because chemistry is kind of different for me. Like, I am super prepared for that, and even though that I know all of the theory for mathematics, because I know that I know it, and that I can explain it to you without a problem, I feel like it is so much more stressful this week because I have so much more work from English, and it's all in groups. Everything is in groups. Like, I cannot explain to you how tiring that is. And the worst part of all is that it doesn't have a deadline that you say, oh my god, the deadline is so far off. It's everything. It's like the professor uh, uploads the homework, and the deadline is 2 days later, and you're just like, dude, I have a life. And it's not like she puts only one homework. No, today we had to handle in 3 different assignments, and you're just there like, in what world do you do this much work? Because we're not even learning, we're just handing in assignments. Honestly, to me, this way of working is super stupid, because we're literally not learning anything. Like, I can only tell you that I did an assignment. I cannot even tell you what I learned about it. Whereas in chemistry, it doesn't happen to me. And it's not because I'm not paying attention, because I do pay attention. But it is just so much information that serves no purpose, that you're just over there like, why? These doesn't help anybody. Absolutely no one. And you're just like, yeah, we've just been handling assignments. That's the whole thing. You didn't even give me time to think about it, and I don't know, have a reflection of it. And the worst part of all is that every assignment has a little part that goes like, oh, reflection, and you're just like, how am I to reflect on this if I have like limited time to do 3 assignments that every single one of them is handed in the same day? Like, why? I am learning nothing, and I hate classes in which I learn nothing, because that's not why I'm studying. And I hate that this happens. And this is not a problem of virtuality. It is not a problem that comes with virtual classes or anything. It's just a problem that it has, like, oh no, I'm gonna make you do this much work because yeah. And then I'm teaching you nothing, because yeah, anyways, this subject is useless, because it is. I have, like, I didn't tell you this, or I think that I did, but I have like 2 subjects, probably 3, that I am truly interested in, and the rest of them is like, yeah, I'm not gonna even try, because you know that they are useless, you know. and and you get this feeling that I will learn nothing from this, and the only thing you learn with those subjects is that you're wasting your time, and you're just there like, okay, okay, thank God my education is for free, because if I had if I had to pay for this, god damn it. Anyways, that's stressful. Honestly, with my English major, I feel like I spend so much more time complaining about it than actually enjoying it. And the worst part of all is that I love languages. I mean, like, I speak 9 languages. Do you get me? I love learning about languages. I have been speaking language. I have been speaking English for 10 years of my life. So I love this language. I want professors that can give me something that I don't know, that I haven't learned on my own, you know, and I'm getting nothing of that. And it makes me really angry. And the same happens with everything that we have to read. They give us a shit ton of things that are for reading. And like I said, they're all useless and they give you nothing. Like the kind of thing that you wouldn't remember by tomorrow. And I feel like that's not good. That's not good. Honestly, I spend so much time complaining about this career, and that's the worst part of it. That I shouldn't be complaining about it. I should actually be enjoying it. But I am so pissed off in a way in which I cannot even tell you that it's not enough, that they are not really teaching anything. That makes me angry. That makes me angry. But in the other one, like I said, in the other one, it's like I am the happiest person ever, which is funny because it is such a complicated career, and yet I feel challenged in it, you know. And because I feel challenged in it, and because I feel like I'm learning, I am enjoying it so much because it gives me insight about the world that I live in, and I love that. And that's what I need. You know, I'm a very curious person, and I learn everything on my own. So every time that someone comes and says to me that I want to teach you something, like, you've got to do a whole of a great effort, because I am self-taught, you know. I It is easy for me to learn on my own. So you have to make a big deal, you know, to make me need you. And I feel that sometimes that doesn't happen. So that's frustrating. I don't like that about the career. I don't like how frustrating it is that I'm not learning what I need to learn, what I need to learn to challenge myself, and I have to do it all on my own, you know. And yet I'm wasting time in everything that they think it's important. And I feel like that's crap, because I'm wasting a whole bunch of time that I could be investing in actually learning something of substance that's gonna be good for myself. Because like I've always said it, I'm not here for, I don't know, having fun and all of that. I'm forming myself as a professional, and I have to apply everything that I learn in a future. And if you're teaching me nothing, what tools do I have to apply then? It is That's scary. That's really scary, because I think about the people who are not like me, who actually need someone to guide them and give them the tools, you know. And it feels scary, because you're just like, this is the kind of professionals you want to have in the future, but the one you're not forming correctly. And that's a problem in the system, and I hate it. And I hate it. It's not the teacher's fault. It's a problem in the system, you know, from the Ministry of Education. And I hate it, because they should be having a program that actually helps people, you know, that actually gives them tools and gives them the resources to deal with what teaching is like, with what this career represents. And it feels crazy because it is the same country, and yet in one career I have this much problems, and yet in my other career that it's in university I don't have these problems, because they are teaching me and they are giving me the tools and they are doing things like you will expect them to do. And you just like, god damn it, I mean, like, I should be worrying about learning and forming myself as a professional, not just wanting to break down the system because it's bullshit. I'm just, yeah, it's so much crap. Anyways, I think that's enough of me complaining. So I have to prepare myself for mathematics, and I'm gonna give my all, because like I am super happy that I passed my exam from my chemistry exam. That's my favorite thing in the world. That's the thing I love the most in the world. The fact that I did it alright, that I did good on it, it makes me so damn happy. So that brings a whole lot of motivation. So anyways, anyway, it's wrong to say anyways. Oh fucking god. Anyway, going back, I still have to do I still have 2 classes because I have classes on Saturdays. So, but these are classes that I actually like because I have one of the best English professors I could have gotten. He's so smart. Honestly, he knows a whole bunch and he makes us think, and he's actually a challenge, and I love challenges. So his class is actually amazing. And well, and then I have the whole weekend to prepare for my exam on Monday. So you'll be seeing me on that. I'm gonna talk to you about it, how it went, how did I prepare myself. I think that I'm gonna make a special video about it because mathematics is like a different challenge for me, and I have to put something else. So anyway, I'm gonna be doing that, and I'm gonna be, and yeah, that's it. I feel like this is a whole lot of bullshit of me rambling just about things and not telling you a lot. But well, the whole point of this vlog is for me to complain and just to tell you my experience. So I'm gonna keep telling you how it is like. Anyways, anyway, stop saying anyways. Why do you get it wrong every time? Thank you so much for watching. Always remember to be positive, kind, and curious. And well, now that's my cue to leave. So goodbye, people, and have a good day.